My mother thinks the woman who visits her every Sunday is a nurse the agency sends. It's the daughter she gave up in 1974. Mom has dementia now. Some days she knows me, some days she calls me by her sister's name. But every Sunday at 2 p.m., a woman named Ruth shows up, and Mom lights up like it's Christmas. The agency sends such lovely girls. Mom told me the first time. This one does my hair. I called the agency to thank them. They had no record of a Ruth. No nurse scheduled for Sundays at all. So the next Sunday I stayed. Watched through the kitchen doorway. Ruth was maybe 50, soft-spoken, gentle hands. She brushed Mom's hair for an hour, humming. She knew where the good teacups were. She knew Mom took 2 sugars. How do you know she likes 2 sugars? I asked her at the door as she left. Ruth's face did something complicated. Lucky guess? You're not from the agency? She looked at her shoes. No. Then who are you? I'm just a friend, she said, and she was down the porch steps before I could stop her. I didn't sleep that week. I went through Mom's old things. A shoebox in the closet, letters rubber banded together, a hospital bracelet, small, and infants, and a photograph of a baby with a date on the back in Mom's handwriting. March 1974. On the back, one word, Ruth. Mom was 19 in 1974. Not to me, not to Dad before he passed. 50 years of nothing. The next Sunday I was waiting on the porch when Ruth's car pulled in. I know who you are, I said. She stopped halfway up the walk. Didn't deny it. Didn't run this time. Does she know? I asked. When you're in there, does she know it's you? Ruth shook her head slowly. No. She thinks I'm the nurse. She tells me all about her 2 daughters. Me and my sister. Her voice cracked. She tells the nurse about the daughter she never talks about to her real family. Every week she tells me the story of how she gave a baby up because her parents made her. How she spent 50 years wondering. I couldn't breathe. You found her. 8 months ago. Registry match. I drove here to knock on the door and introduce myself, and by the time I got here, she gestured at the house, at everything wrong inside it. The disease had already taken most of her. If I told her who I was, she wouldn't hold on to it. She'd lose it by Tuesday. Every week I'd have to break her heart with the truth, and every week she'd forget. So you became the nurse. So I became the nurse. Ruth wiped her face. This way she gets to have me without the guilt. She gets a lovely girl who does her hair, and I get to sit with my mother for 1 hour before she's gone completely. Nobody has to grieve anything. I opened the door for her. Come in. She's been asking about the nurse all morning. We walked in together. Mom looked up from her chair and her whole face bloomed. Ruth, she said, you came back. I was telling my daughter about you. I stopped cold. Ruth stopped beside me. Mom smiled at both of us, clear-eyed for the first time in months, and reached out one hand to each of us. My daughters, she said. Both of my daughters finally in the same room. I've been waiting 50 years to say I'm sorry. She'd known who Ruth was the whole time.